This is going to be one of those moments that goes viral.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, woke is something that's very hard to define, and we've spent an entire chapter defining it. It is sort of the understanding that we need to totally reimagine and redo society in order to create hierarchies of oppression. It's hard to explain in a 15-second soundbite.
Okay.
Yeah, you stammered for 30 seconds, though.
That was, what's her name? Bethany Mandel is the conservative. Yeah, she had a little bit of a, and she blames nasty hot mic moment after that flub went viral. Because of course she's always the victim. She's
hot mic?
Yeah, she went on to then define wokeness as a radical belief system, suggesting that our institutions are built around discrimination, claiming all disparity is a result. All right, well, now she had time to study.
Right,
yeah.
Yes.
I also want to point out the woman who's interviewing her there is also a Republican pundit who's on Tucker Carlson a lot, too.
Right.
So these people just all hate each other and are trying to take each other down a peg, which I think is even better, that they're just turning on each other like that.
Are you saying fight, 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 big bag of rats?
They're
all equally awful? All equally awful. Everything's, I feel like it's going to get better, though. Wow. Hi, Dana.
Good morning, Steffi, and welcome back to you. I missed you last week.
I missed you, too. Yeah, this is the new, catchphrase, woke.
Oh, yeah. It's defined by anything that they don't like, really. Anything that challenges their moral high ground, anything that is a challenge to their inner core. They're just like, it's woke, it's woke, it's woke.
But I keep saying all morning, Dana, is it not anything we haven't all heard since at least I was in Catholic school? Just don't be a jerk to people that are different than you. How is it different than anything Jesus said? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Like I don't get. It seems like anti-bullying to me, which I thought we're all for, right? Being woke.
You would think. Right. Yes, but no. They're just going to scapegoat what they see as the most vulnerable among us. They've been doing it for years, and that's why we need to be louder than ever. And I know the election's 2 years away, but this is it. We've got to turn this around.
Yeah. I think it's interesting because you, of course, work with our friend Allison Gill at Mueller, She Wrote, and Daily Beans, and I just thought this latest story we were talking about, the Russian money into the Trump media company, blah, blah, blah. I just love the reporter said, I don't want to tie too many connections to Natalia, how do you pronounce that? Natalia Veselnaya, remember her? In Trump Tower, but somehow Don Jr. ends up getting involved, referring to the infamous meeting investigated by Bob Mueller. I mean, we are magically full circle back to Trump Russia, right?
It all goes back to Trump Russia. The money, it seems like it is directly connected to Putin, and it's sort of a beautiful thing that it's coming out right before that they're trying to actually go public with this and actually get as part of the stock market. So not surprising, surprising at all.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, okay. And John Jr.'s always in the middle of it. You flash back to him going, oh, dirt on Hillary. We would love it if you release that, especially before Labor Day. I mean,
come on.
Yeah, it's okay. Here's, we just had Malcolm Nance yesterday, his new book, They Want to Kill Americans, about the Trump insurgency. I just think, we joke because that's what we do for a living, but this is really kind of chilling. And the Washington Post is reporting allies of Trump have been gobbling up residential properties in Washington, D.C. neighborhood located just 2 blocks from the Capitol. The Conservative Partnership Institute is an organization led by Mark Meadows.
Of course.
Who I guess remains unimprisoned still. We'll see. Recently went on a $41 million property buying spree that left him in possession of 4 commercial properties along a single Pennsylvania Avenue block, 3 adjoining row houses around the corner, a garage, a carriage house, blah, blah, blah. The goal of the spending splurge is to create what Trump allies describe as a patriots row in the heart of Washington.
Good Lord.
Jamie Raskin said it seems like a massive real estate coming out party for the extreme right wing of the Republican Party. He also suggested naming the project Seditionist Square and joked that maybe Marjorie Taylor Greene can be there on their advisory neighborhood commission. But, they are fully trying to prepare for a return to power for Trump. And Dana, I find myself thinking, there's no way this is going to happen to, oh my God, like an acid flashback, right?
I mean, I actually think that's the correct human response at this point of there's no way this can happen. And oh my God, what if it does? We're sort of living in that upside down world of every reasonable human being is like, this man should never come close to the White House ever again. But none of this has been reasonable.
Right. Right. I mean, I can't believe this has never, first of all, happened in our history that we are 2 years out from a Trump presidency. He's still all any of us talk about. He's in the news every second. He will not ever shut them up about anything.
No.
And
also, every time he tweets or truths or whatever the heck you call it, he's also committing to multiple crimes. Sure. And like one of his last Truth Social posts was just a list of all of the crimes that he's committed since he was in the White House.
Yeah. No, exactly. It's like him daring, I guess, Merrick Garland, whoever, and I have to say, I know that, AG always counsels patience, and, you and I talk about that every week, but I fully understand the people that are beyond impatient. I mean, Malcolm Nance yesterday said, I don't know what you think, or I don't know, I haven't, talked to AG recently in the last few days, like what you think is happening, because it is a slow motion.
Is my Xanax bottle, so it doesn't matter. Yeah.
But it is a slow motion nightmare, isn't it? Where you kind of go, oh, and it's enabled by the same thing that got us here, the cowardice of the Republican Party. We just did a story yesterday on most of them are scared to run.
Yeah.
Like only Nikki Haley has even declared, like they're all scared, not even just of Trump, Dana, right? But I think his crazy terrorist base.
Well, we also think, and I know this is a conspiracy theory, and I don't normally fall into these, but I still think that there's blackmail in the boxes that was taken from Mar-a-Lago. And I think a lot of these people, when the DNC and the RNC got hacked, a lot of the DNC was released. We don't know what they got on the RNC, but I think all of that went to Trump. And I know that's a conspiracy theory, but I'm not surprised these people are afraid to run because Trump probably has dirt on all of them.
Yeah, well, Dana, it's not a conspiracy theory. They did hack the RNC too, and we have not seen anything on Republicans.
I just don't know what they found when they did.
Yeah, no, exactly. No, but that's not hyperbole to speculate about. But yeah, it does feel like I say, I guess a slow motion nightmare that and I do get the people that go, we thought Mueller was going to save us. We thought that, now we're of course focused on Jack Smith and Fani Willis and now Alvin Bragg. And I don't know, has your thinking changed at all on which one when? I mean, it does certainly seem like everyone, including Trump, expects to be indicted, right?
Right. No, I think the timing and who gets first, it may be Bragg. It might be New York. The problem is, for me, that's like the least powerful of the indictments. It's over the hush money. Yeah. So I'm still hoping that Fani Willis and Georgia comes through with whatever they're doing, their grand jury. We talked about a story yesterday on the Daily Beans, and we may have hit it on the show, just about the jurors that are on this, this grand jury and the testimony they're hearing against, Shea Moss and Ruby Freeman and the death threats. And it's been jarring to the jurors. This wasn't a walk in the park. It was a very serious crime. And I hope Trump goes down for it.